and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, July 8th, 2019. What do we all strive for? What is it that most of humanity chases? We all are seeking happiness. It consumes us, whether we are buying something, searching for relationships that we feel will make us happy. And it is a continual search, never-ending search for happiness. And unfortunately, unbeknownst to the majority of humanity, we have a lot of people that can figure it out. They just don't seem to find it. Like they're, searching for it, like it's out there somewhere. It says, I can't find it. Where is it? Why am I not happy? How come I can't find happiness? Like it's a separate entity. An interesting thing about this is, as some of you may know, that all along our happiness, pure happiness, just pure happiness, is inside and has been the whole time. Can you see in this life how we incessantly search outside of ourselves? We are convinced that we have to find things. We find happiness. We find wealth. We find whatever it may be. It's always outside of us, searching for something that we feel is going to give us these things. Give it to us. Now, if you didn't have happiness inside you, and something came your way, okay? Say you fell into a windfall, or you suddenly became wealthy, and you were just exuberated and happy about that, joyous. You would have to have it inside of you in order for you to express it. If you did not have it inside of you, how could you be happy with anything? Anything. It could be whatever it may be in your life. You couldn't be happy. You would not have that emotion, that energy. You wouldn't have it. If you didn't have it, you wouldn't express it. That's it. It's like when you become close with someone and you have a deep love for them, the only reason you have the deep love is because you are love. Okay? And people say, well, what about hate and anger? That must be inside of us too. It is love under pressure. So, it is our choice to embrace that which we are in pure happiness, so that we reflect inside and say, I'm happy. I don't need a bunch of stuff to force or make me happy. That's short-lived. We all know that. It doesn't last long. And it fades away. It's temporary. But imagine being able to sustain happiness, pure happiness, forever. Bringing it to the forefront of that which you are. So your God inside of you, inside that body, is happy. It's happiness. It's joy. It's bliss. Now, instantly embrace the lower vibrational frequencies. very rarely are you going to discover that you are happy. Okay? Very rarely. Why do we need to entertain, you know, as in some writings, in some communications, we're supposed to entertain the lower frequencies. Lower frequencies pull you down. That's how you identify them. They give you a sadness, a depression, anxiety. Those are low vibrational frequencies. They don't serve us. They don't serve us at all. They pull us down in lower frequencies, which then we begin to literally create our minds, okay? You have your heart mind, 1,000 times more powerful than the mind. So the mind, the heart mind, dictates to the mind. It works with the mind, but it is over the mind. So when you have these things, and you're able to identify them, you go, you know, I'm happy inside. How can I express this happiness if it wasn't inside me already? It comes out. So where does it go? Where does it go when you're not happy all the time? Where does it go? You lock the door to your happiness within. You lock the door because we have this skewed imagery of happiness. We've been taught for so very long as a civilization that you've got to go out there, right? Go find your happiness. Go find your purpose. And when you discover that all of that is in you, but you have to have the keys to unlock them and let them out, you move into mastery. Okay? This is a steps towards mastery of who and what you are. That you know. Imagine knowing with pure confidence, okay? Knowing that you can create anything you desire because of who you are. Because of your God. See? Now, why would you create anything but love and bliss and peace and joy and prosperity? Why would there be anything else that you would wish to create in low harmony, in low vibrational frequency, that is damaging and destructive? What purpose is that? Life expands. Okay? And as life expands, you learn, you master. Number one, you become so masterful that you're young all the time. This is all about you, each and every one of us. It is being able to literally hone in on you, on your God. It's like when you say to yourself, I'm happy. All kinds of stuff can be busted loose outside of you, but inside you say, I'm happy. It literally moves everything when you do that, and it's from the heart mind. When you move yourself into deep, deep, deep gratitude, it is because you are speaking from your heart mind. Now, the heart communicates this. The heart mind communicates this to the mind. And the mind obeys. So then you have this euphoria that comes over you. This bliss, this peace, this joy. Not once in a while, but all the time. You're in joy, you're in peace, you're in pure happiness. Pure happiness. That's what you're about. So all of the other stuff, it's mind trickery. It is illusion. An illusion, can be created that's absolutely, I mean, in all intents and purposes, you think it's absolutely real. And it isn't. This is so important for us to embrace. And to embrace it consistently, then it gets to the point, like I have said so many times before, where you go on autopilot. You go through this motion and this knowingness of who and what you are, and you begin to realize that I am happiness, I am joy. You know, I am these things. Why am I searching outside of me? All I do is that I generate this within me. Therefore, I am. I am joy. I am happiness. Then when you are that, what happens is that you, all of the things, you move in high frequency, in high harmonized vibrational frequency. So when that happens, all of the things that you desire come to you. And it's important that you recognize those, because it's not like you're literally creating your space through who and what you are. You're creating love, happiness, joy, peace, prosperity, abundance, youthfulness. You're creating this. See, if you can be convinced that you're going to age and rot away, and everything is bombarding you with this from different angles, you're going to start believing it, and then you will create it. See? It's what the mind believes that creates. The heart mind dictates it, works with the mind. It tells the mind. So if you operate from your heart mind and you are disillusioned, you could literally destroy yourself. This is why it is so key. High vibrational frequency. How do you do that? You vibrate with you. You vibrate that you are love. You are pure happiness. In this meditation, pure happiness. This is what you are. You're pure happiness. You can be happy anywhere, anytime, no matter what is going on. This balances you. This harmonizes you consistently. It does not fetter you. It doesn't free you. It doesn't rupture you. It literally strengthens you into who and what you are. Pure happiness. So you see, it is not outside. That's the distraction of keeping you away from you. So if you will, go to the place where you are not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, and you're going to want to relax. And to relax, move yourself into the now. For those of you who are new, always be in the now. Do not go into the future. Do not go into the past. The past, most people live in their past to create their future. They aren't even aware of it. They live in their past to create their future. And that's what happens to a lot of people, and they can't figure out why their lives go the way they go. They live in the past to create their future. They don't cross the river of void. They don't go into the unknown. The unknown is the adventure. The unknown is saying, I'm going here. I'm doing this. I am not going to create worry, stress, and fear and anxiety about it. I am just going to enjoy and go, whatever it may be. So you move into the now, only the now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not 10 minutes from now, not 10 minutes ago, but now. And as you move into the now, you will find yourself that all of this chattel, all of these things that you have attracted to you fall away. You know, any stress, any anxiety, any worry, fall away because you're in the now. You're not wandering off. You're in the now. You are happy in the now. Your shoulders drop. Your body relaxes. It eases itself. It is absolutely in harmony, in peace, in pure happiness. And as you're doing this, you're going to want to breathe. You want to breathe through the nose. You want to breathe out the mouth. And you literally want to breathe in through the nose and You want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and then you exhale through the mouth. The reason you hold your breath is to focus on your breathing. You focus on your breathing. This moves you to focus on the breathing. The breathing is very important for these bodies that we are in. These bodies need oxygen. Unfortunately, the majority of humanity shallow breathes, and they pull in maybe 18% oxygen. Not good. So breath empowers the body. So when you do this, you want to do it at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as you breathe in through the nose, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And what is divine positive energy? It comes from source. It is of high vibrational frequency. This is what you desire to breathe in. Divine positive energy. It is of the highest frequency that comes from the collective consciousness of the universe, which is part of source, that comes from source itself, Mother, Father, God, Prime Source, Creator, God, all the family. And as you breathe it in, it communicates with you. It communicates with your heart mind. And it communicates to you that you, at this very moment, are pure happiness. Pure happiness. Nothing. You are pure happiness. You always have been, always will be. Always are. It's just that we get so distracted from outside interference that we forget. We don't correlate that. Wait a minute. I can be happy all the time. I don't need to be unhappy, depressed, angry, stressed, fearful. Look what it does to me. It drains me. It takes me a while to recover from it. Why would I do that? It makes no sense whatsoever. So you're pure happiness. Cosmic communication from Source literally informs you that, wait a minute, take a look inside. You'll find your happiness within. Can you imagine that each human comes to full circle and understands and comprehends that they are the happiness that they've been searching for? Everything would change massively. Now, as you breathe out, you know what you're breathing out? I will not be distracted by external authorities or forces. I will not be distracted. I will not be seduced into believing that everything I seek is out there, outside of me. That everything I seek, happiness, joy, love, is out there, outside of me. These thoughts that we conjure up with ourselves, that we have been taught, literally brainwashed into believing, fall away. And all of the complicated messes disappear. You know why? Because you find out that you are the happiness, you are the pure happiness, you're the love, you're the joy. Because if you weren't those things, how could they come out of you? They cannot. Well, people say those are emotions. They come from your God. Transmitted through the biological body, the energy of the God within each and every one of us transmits those emotions to an external communication. It literally comes from us and is conveyed around us. This is so key for humanity to embrace. Now, we fold into the heart mind. We move up into the throat area now, and we're floating. effortlessly. We are complete, pure happiness. And as we do this, we are literally met with our gods, and our gods merge with us. And we are filled, bristling with exuberation and deep, deep, deep gratitude and deep, deep, deep happiness. Joy, all the things that we are, come into full view and full clarity and full focus. We find ourselves creating a paradise. This is what we desire. This is what we should have. In higher vibrational frequencies, as you exist more and more in them and create them, you will create more and more of your paradise, more and more of your new world and your new life. Hands down, fact. We're all encased in perfect spheres. We have reflective light particle energies of the highest frequencies that mingle and merge and literally absorb with us, move with us. These are things that we will learn to master. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a healing energy. This is within us. This is abilities that we have that are dormant in most of humanity. Dormant means they are asleep. They can be woken up softly, and eventually all of humanity will heal itself, will keep itself young, free of any diseases, all of it. But not yet. They are not there yet. So, also, the purple, blue, violet, flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is an energy that we wield. This is firmness. This is strength. This is resolve. This is confidence. Confidence over the low frequencies. That we don't entertain them, that we don't send them. The purple transmuting flame transmutes all negativities, all lower frequencies and energies in a neutralized substance, and you send it back to the great central sun for repurposing. The violet ray cleanses, purifies. The white fire, your armor, your protective shield. Period. You are in pure happiness. Golden white pink light. Prime source creator God, source. Mother, Father, God, our family. This is who you are, your love, your deepness of appreciation and gratitude, your happiness, everything. These are you, part of you. We're protected 24/7. Only deep eternal love can join in that sphere. The rest are vaporized. All the low frequencies cannot come close to penetrating the sphere. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form a circle of light. Circle of light hugs the equator of this planet Earth, known as many names. It envelops the entire planet in a blanket of pure, deep, eternal love. High, very high frequency. Highest of the highs. And it literally saturates all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever. we do this, we immediately call on other parts of us, our other families, all of the light energy beings who are of the deepest eternal love, from the deepest eternal love, in deep gratitude, happiness, and joy, and peace, and benevolence, and tranquility, who are from all universes, all dimensions, all existences, all densities, and they come in the googolplexes. They fill the universe. Their numbers are so great. And as they fill the universe, arm in arm, hand in hand, they come and join us. Imagine that. See it. They're in deep gratitude. We are in deep gratitude for them. We love them. They love us. We are joined. We become one. And our light expands. We call upon the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. All of them, all of the civilization, who are the deepest eternal love, from the deepest eternal love, who are in deep gratitude, kindness and joy and peace, tranquility, generosity, and they come in the trillions. They flock in, arm in arm, hand in hand, joining us gladly. We love them, they love us. We're all in deep gratitude for each other. Our light expands. We call upon the ascended masters. Many, many, many of them. Too many names to list here. They are the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love. They are in deep gratitude, harmony, peace, joy, bliss, tranquility. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Buddha, Sananda Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Saint Germain. All of them, El Morya, all of them who have ascended out of body, who have been assisting this civilization for a very long time, in many, many uplifting awareness of them beginning to know who they are and what they are. They flock in, massive numbers, arm in arm, hand in hand. They're in deep gratitude as we are. We all are. We all love each other. We are one, and our light expands. We call upon all of those in inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. All of the civilizations who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, who are in joy, peace, love, pure happiness, benevolence, tranquility. And they come, in massive numbers, into billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in the deepest of gratitude, as we all are in deep gratitude and thankfulness and in love, all of us with each other and for each other. We call upon all the galactics off-worlders who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, who are in pure happiness, joy, peace, tranquility, generosity. And they have been assisting us with our evolution, with our enlightenment, with our ascension, with us becoming aware of freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage. And they're only of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, or they would not be able to enter our light. And they come, and they join us in our meditation, and they are in deep gratitude as we are, and they love us as we love them. and our light expands. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life and all lives that we've inhabited. All of the deepest, highest eternal love from the deepest, highest eternal love. All in peace, joy, happiness, prosperity, generosity, kindness, and tranquility. And they flock in the billions they come in. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in the deepest of gratitude and the highest of love. They are with us as we are with them. We become one. Our light expands. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet at this very moment. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the dwarfs, the gnomes, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn. And the pegasus and unicorn are not fairy tales. They are real. And they are the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love, and joy, peace, prosperity, happiness, tranquility, benevolence, and they come in the trillions, and they join us arm in arm, hand in hand. They are in the deepest gratitude as we are in the deepest gratitude. We love them as they love us, and our light expands. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. Our meditative sphere is center circle. It literally is massive. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. It exudes the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. It can be seen, heard, and felt through all densities, dimensions, universes, existences. It literally vaporizes all lower frequencies, transforms all negatives, all caustic energies into the highest, deepest eternal love. It affects all that there is, ever will be, ever has been. And it affects us in an uplifting, high frequency. It transforms this universe into pure, deep, eternal love everywhere. It floods us. It saturates us. We can feel it from our heads to our toes, our physical bodies, our God bodies, all of us that we are, flooded and saturated with pure happiness. Pure happiness. We feel it. We realize that we are it. We are this energy and this high frequency of happiness. We look at our brothers and sisters on this planet. We see them all. We see not only the humans, but all civilization, all life. And we flood them and saturate them with pure happiness. It transforms their frequencies. They begin to feel uplifted. Might be slight with the ones deeply asleep, but it is moving them into their own identification of who and what they are, to start embracing themselves, loving themselves and all life in total bliss, in pure happiness. Happy, happy, happy. Join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. more we realize and understand that each of us is the center of all things, the more that we open up to with ourselves, the more we will understand that we are all things. This goes way beyond any conventional thinking. We are all things. You choose through your heart, mind, and communication with your mind which things you desire to operate as. Is it deep eternal love? Is it pure happiness? Is it joy? Is it peace, prosperity, kindness, generosity? Or is it all of the other things that humanity has been seduced into being, that our gods have been tricked? Think about this. For you, each of you are the only ones that can guide yourselves into the paradise, the new life, the new world that you desire. It's that simple. But it's breaking the bondages and the habits of the lower dank frequencies once and for all. And whenever you find yourself going into them, you will be clear and aware. I'm going there. I don't care to. I don't care to go there. I'm aware that I'm slipping there, so I am going to elevate myself. I am happy. I am in joy. I am in peace, and I am in love. And you're not just saying that. You say it through the heart-mind. It's not just verbal verbiage. It is from the heart-mind. It comes out. You do not have to verbalize it. You can say it within you. And watch what happens. Watch how things shift rapidly. Watch how the landscape transforms. Watch how you lift yourself. Each and every one of us have this. We have this power. Why don't we use it? Because we are it. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning. We will have a special call tonight. I guess we'll just call it a fireside chat, covering a couple, health, also different structures that will be coming down the pike that everybody should become aware of. And so always have something to write with. We will also be back here tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern on July 9th, 2019 for our daily global meditation. The call is 9 p.m. tonight.